welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing the 20 facts about me challenge. And I see why it's a challenge is because I'm not good at like rattling things off that I like and I don't like, or things about me that people don't already know, because I'm pretty much an open book. But I've accumulated 20 things over the past week. I have them here on my phone, so we'll just go ahead and get started. I do not like soggy bread. So I remember when I was younger and I would go to Subway with my mom after sporting events, and we would get Subway sandwiches, and then for some reason I couldn't eat them. So when it got time to eat them, I remember my sandwich would be soggy because I would always add mustard or oil, and my mom would get so mad because I would just throw the whole sandwich away. I'm like, sorry, can't do it. I will vomit. I am obsessed with grapes. So if you follow me on my Snapchat, I do a lot of vegan cooking, but one thing I never film on there is the fact that I eat probably a bag of grapes a day. By probably, I mean I do, and maybe two. I always tell everyone, if you ever piss me off and you don't know how to fix it, just send me a bag of grapes. I think it's really weird and awkward when guys try to give you lap dances. And I'm not talking about at the strip club. I'm actually talking about just in regular life. They all just seem so awkward when they do it. And I've never seen a guy not move in a super over exaggerated way, the way they think they should move, you know? It's so weird. I cannot do laundry or the dishes. So one of my success factors is that I have to have a personal assistant at my house that does the laundry and the dishes, because I cook so much that there's always a sink full of dishes. And I think it's just so time consuming, and also laundry. It's just so mundane, and I know my brother and I both just hate doing it. I am a Virgo. I'm a Virgo to the fullest. If you read any astrology sign about Virgos, it is totally me. And when I was younger, I was like, no, that's not me. I'm not crazy like that. I'm crazy like that. I just hid it from myself for a really long time. Also, I'm surrounded by a lot of Virgos. So I have about 4 or 5 more Virgos in my family. So it's a pretty interesting dynamic. I get enjoyment out of washing my hands and watching the water turn dark brown or black because of the disgusting things that you've been doing all day. It's really exciting. And when I wash my hands and it's clear, I get kind of sad. Another really weird thing is I love popping pimples, and this is a family tradition, and we all have that really weird obsession with popping pimples, and I cannot be with someone who does not let me pop their pimples. I think it's so much grosser to have a pimple on you than to let someone pop your pimple. Get that shit off. I can get it. I'm a professional. So I hate being late, and I'm sure my mom or, anyone that I've ever lived with would be like, yeah, but you always are late. Yeah, well, I am late. That doesn't mean I like it. And I hate waiting for people, especially if it's over just mundane shit, doing unnecessary things that aren't needed to be done at that time. One of my passions is super hot girls, and I'm so grateful that Instagram and really just social media has allowed us to see the entire world. And I truly push myself every day to be as hot as I can in a natural way, not a plasticky way, but even if women are plastic hot, they're still hot to me. Hot is hot. One of my dream jobs would be to work for Maxim, just to fly around the world and find super hot women and offer them, a magazine spread or something like that. So if you work for Maxim, hit me up. And I went through a gay phase when I was younger. Definitely not for me, definitely straight. And I definitely just mixed up envy with lust. So one of my biggest pet peeves is when someone says that they're 5 minutes away when they know damn good and well they're 15 minutes away. And it's just tell me how far away you are. You're gonna be late regardless. You tell me you're 5 minutes or 15 minutes, you're gonna be 15 minutes late. So you might as well give me the opportunity to do something productive in that 15 minutes. And if you tell me 5, then I'm just going to be sitting there like a jackass. One of my passions is driving. So when I get really stressed out or when I'm having a really hard time in life, my brain subconsciously creates a trip that I need to go on. And I always try to make it to Austin, or if I'm in Austin to Dallas, or anywhere that's about 3 hours away, because that's a perfect amount of time for me to think and organize my thoughts. That's where I get a lot of my ideas. I'm a really good driver. I call myself a productive driver. I get to where I need to go as fast as possible, but without speeding. And yeah, I just love being in the car. I was a valet for a long time. I can drive almost anything, and I love driving. I am pro plastic surgery and pro makeup and pro fake eyelashes and pro hair extensions. I am pro doing whatever you need to do to feel your best. People are saying, oh, well, because the media portrays like this type of beauty, I feel like I have to be that way. And it's not fair, so I'm just gonna be this way, which is like a subpar version of my perfect higher elite self. And I think people use that as an excuse to like not try. Girls that don't wear makeup. I used to be the girl that didn't wear makeup. I would struggle with doing my makeup, and when I did my makeup, I would look crazy. But now, because of all that hardship, I found what makes me feel and look the best. I feel like if you're a man and you're a man that doesn't work out, that's just not you. Maybe you're super artistic, or maybe you're more of a gamer, and you just feel like, oh, that's just not me. But you get super insecure when you're around those guys with six packs and shoulders and triceps and biceps. Then go freaking work out, because you know what? The fact that you're not working out because you want to stick it to the man and you don't want to have to be like what the media portrays to feel confident and feel accepted. If you're gonna do the opposite of that, that's them still controlling you. So go do it. No one's gonna judge you. As long as you dominate them in World of Warcraft or whatever game you're playing, you should be good. My favorite movies are Mean Girls, Practical Magic, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I love that movie. And Enough with Jennifer Lopez, where she kicks her ex-husband's ass and she kills him. Oh my gosh. I totally have a gum phobia. I hate gum. I was tortured as a kid with gum. And there has been so many gross situations that when I was younger that had to do with gum, and it was just so freaking gross. So I hate gum. I feel like people chew gum because they're too damn lazy to brush their teeth. And honestly, if you try to make out with me and your breath stank, I would much rather make out with your stank breath than your stank breath with a trident piece of gum in your mouth that's covering it, but not really. So just do yourself a favor and learn how to carry around toothbrush and toothpaste. Gross. And if I put my hand under the table and I feel freaking gum, it's really hard for me to move on from that feeling and eat anything. I'm terrified at being shot. So one of my biggest fears is being shot, and it's hard for me to watch people get shot in movies or Facebook videos. Oh my gosh, I saw this Rottweiler get shot on a Facebook video. I didn't think they were gonna actually show it, and they did, and it literally traumatized me, and I had dreams about Rasta getting shot for a long time. Guns are really scary to me. I haven't decided if I'm pro-gun or anti-gun. I'm gonna say I'm pro-gun only because just because they scare me doesn't mean that they aren't helpful. I am very driven by money, and not where it messes up my morals and my values, but I have pretty high standards for myself, and I'm proud to admit that I will not be satisfied until I know I have certain things, which most of them are materialistic or traveling. So it is what it is. I don't know if y'all have ever read the book, The 5 Love Languages, but mine is definitely presents. So I associate, love with money and presents and gifts, and that's how I show my love as well. So when I don't have money and I can't show my love by giving people money or presents or gifts, like I feel like I'm not doing enough, and it makes me feel less than. And I hate when people say that money cannot buy happiness. There is tons of studies out there that prove that it does, but everyone could benefit with $50,000 more in their bank account, right? Not one person I know would be less happy with $50,000 in your bank account. So check yourself. So I fell during my 8th grade graduation, and I was like walking across the stage. I felt super cute. I had my best friend and my boyfriend sitting right in the front row. My parents and my grandparents were like kind of in the back on the right. And I just was like feeling super good about myself. And then I like walk down the stairs. I go to grab this guy's hand and I miss it. And I just fall like 2 3 stairs down, I completely bruised my knees and my hands, my elbows. And the next day, my whole grade had to go to this place, Hurricane Harbor, and these bruises, and it was like hard for me to walk and shit. And I remember like one of the mean girls, one of the popular girls, like telling everyone that I made it up and that I did it on purpose and that I just wanted the attention. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely why I did that, bitch. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that song, Stronger by Sarah Evans.
Woke up late today and I still feel the sting of the pain, but I brush my teeth anyway. I got dressed through the mess and put a smile on my face. I got a little bit stronger.
I wish I could sing. Yeah, I could not listen to that without crying when I was heartbroken from this guy named Matt. I mean, I was like, I had to stop listening to this song. And like, I remember the day I heard that song and my heart did not just like break in half. And I was like, am I over him? Oh my gosh. I despise bullies. I cannot stand bullies. Wish I would have stuck up for more people that were bullied in my high school. I wish I would have stuck up for myself when I was bullied in high school. If you're picking on somebody, I'm about to whoop your ass, okay? Because it's just such a lose-lose situation. Like, the bully is not bullying somebody because he's happy. So not only are you dealing with someone who's internally just messed up, but they're inflicting pain, like verbally or emotionally with words, whatever, on other people and making them emotionally messed up. So I don't put up with it. I feel really bad for whoever bullies my kids, because I'm going to invite the kid over to my house and shave one of his eyebrows off. Too much? Maybe I'll just cut their hair. Also, I really don't like when you tell someone a secret, they say, oh, I'll never tell anyone, then they go and tell someone. Now, I have been at fault for this, and that is why I'm so against it, because that feeling that I feel after I tell the secret, I'm like, ugh, I feel like crap right now. But it's been so long since I've done that. I mean, probably like 8 or 9 years, but I'm a ride or die bitch now. And there's been 2 people in my life that I have cut off, or I guess one girl cut me off, and then an ex of mine that I cut off, and they both have pretty bad secrets, and I have not told anyone because ride or die up in this bitch. Telling someone secrets says more about you than it does them anyways. And last but not least, I freaking love Tina Fey. So I've read her book. I watched 30 Rock. She's just so freaking intelligent. I love her. She is so funny. Anyways, that was 20 facts about me. I hope that y'all don't judge me for anything. I'm just speaking the truth. And if you have any weird facts about you, leave them in a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video if you found one of these facts interesting, something you didn't know about me. Hakuna Matata, go vegan.